Hey there everybody, this is Lee with Creative Two-Time Mom, and this video is part of the Homeschool ABC Collab series. And this week's letter is the letter N for nature. So if you're new to the Homeschool ABC Collab series, each week we post a video exploring a different letter of the alphabet and how it applies to our homeschooler. Any homeschoolers on YouTube are welcome to join the collab every week. It's an open collaboration, so jump in anytime you'd like. If you make a video like this one, make sure you leave me the link down below so I can add you to the playlist. This week's letter is the letter N, and I'm going to be talking about nature. So I am literally shooting this video on the fly. We are on spring break right now, and this video is due for you guys tomorrow. But I wanted to quickly get it recorded so I can get out in nature with my kids. Now, we have always been very eclectic homeschoolers, but as I explore more into the philosophy of homeschooling, I'm finding myself naturally more bent to a Charlotte Mason philosophy. Getting outside, exploring nature. We live in a great part of California where we have some wonderful national parks that we like to just go out and explore. And today we're going to be meeting a friend. It's probably going to be the only sunny day of spring break here, unfortunately. So we're going to be meeting a friend at a local museum and doing some hands-on activities there as well. And I thought, what a great topic for the letter N would be nature. And so I've been finding myself lately incorporating more of Charlotte Mason's ideas about nature walks and being outside and just exploring the natural world. So I want to share with you some ideas that I've been contemplating, some things that we've been applying to our homeschool, some things we're hoping to apply to our homeschool in the future that has to do with nature. And the first thing would be, number one, plant something. Plant anything. We have a decent sized backyard that I believe you guys have seen in a few videos, and so we have been planting flowers. I just went to the Dollar Tree. I've always had great success with their seeds, and I picked up some morning glories, and I can't remember the name of the other thing. I looked on the back and it said it was great for attracting butterflies. And so I took my littles outside and we planted some flowers in our flower bed. So just get out there and plant something. Tip number two, get some raised beds in your backyard. Now this is part of my long-term plan. I don't think it's going to be happening for us this spring, but next spring I'm hoping to get some raised beds. Our soil in the backyard is not really great for vegetables, so I want to do some raised beds. I'm hoping to do tomatoes. Tomatoes grow really well if you have a nice warm climate. Zucchini, they tend to be very easy to keep happy. Beans are kind of an instant gratification vegetable. They grow rather quickly. And then I think it'd be kind of fun to do carrots because they are kind of like that surprise vegetable. My kids really like carrots, and you don't always know what's growing under the ground until you pull it out, and then voila, you have the miracle of having grown your own carrots. I think that would be a lot of fun. Tip number three would be to do an herb garden. Now, herb gardens are very easy to do, particularly if you have a limited amount of space. You can just have them in a container. And then for me, because I never quite know how to, like, location-wise, where to grow things. So I will start my herbs in a small container, and then I can kind of move them if I need to, because we live in a pretty warm place. If they're getting too hot in one spot, I can move them if I need to. They're great for if you only have a patio or a small area in your kitchen box in your window. Herbs are great. Plus, they're kind of like that, again, an instant gratification because they grow so quickly, and your kids can snip their own herbs before dinner and feel like they're contributing to the meal. Herbs are just a fun way to incorporate some sort of nature in your homeschool. Tip number four, make sure you're watching out for a local Earth Day festival. Earth Day is April 22nd, and I know that our town will be hosting a local festival full of music and food and community members who are really experts in the field of growing different plants and trees and what works for our local climate. So I'm really excited to take the kids. There are so many people within our community who have really had the expertise of time and experience to talk to my kids about what grows well here, how to help those plants thrive in our local climate and in our area. And they're so welcoming and so willing to share what they know and to help me out as well. I've learned so much. And they're great for helping us learn what works well for contributing to the pollinators in the area with the bees and the hummingbirds, and just helping keep that part of the cycle alive and growing well. And so I'm excited to go. There are so many Earth Day festivals happening all over the nation, so make sure you check out your local listings. Tip number 5 is to find out about your local birds. Now, I have lots of friends who are into birding and they travel places here and there. For us, we have just really gotten into the birds that are in our area. I have a big window in my kitchen that looks out over my backyard, and we have been seeing all these birds that come back year after year. So we went and talked to a local expert here at the Children's Museum, and she told us about Steller's jays, which are local to our area, and what they like, how they like standing water, what type of food they like, what sort of trees they like, that if they find a nice environment, they'll come back and they'll nest year after year. And so for the past couple of years, we've been really working on making our backyard a very welcoming environment for the birds in our area, and it's been fun to watch as soon as spring starts to arrive to see them come back and enjoy just the habitat that we've created for them. And we've been learning so much about them. It's great to see the babies, and you get to see the life cycle in the spring and how they grow, and just it's amazing. We've had a great time with learning about the birds of our area. And my final tip is that as this is being filmed, this week is National Parks Week, and a lot of the national parks are offering free admission so that you can go check them out. I know we have 2 wonderful national parks in our area. There's so many extra things going on this week with extra tours. The rangers are putting out extra programs. They're taking you to places that they don't always have hikes for. We have several waterfalls in our area that I know there are hikes going on this week. There's so much extra stuff going on. So check out your local state and national parks. Like I said, this is National Parks Week, so a lot of them are offering free admission. Check out those dates, particularly if you have a beautiful day like we do today. It'd be a great day to get outside. You can learn so much about the habitat, the environment, everything that's going on in your area, the plants, the wildlife, and the history. A lot of times the history is tied in to the park system as well. So make sure you get outside this week and check out our national parks. So those are my tips for incorporating nature into your homeschool. Leave me a comment down below and let me know how you use the Charlotte Mason philosophy in your homeschool. I have older kids, and so like I said, we're slowly kind of tiptoeing our way into that a little bit and getting out into nature and figuring out ways to incorporate that into our curriculum. Also, if you get a chance to make a video like this one for the collaboration, leave me the link down in the comments below and I will make sure to add you to the playlist. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.